90-Day Fiancé, Jenny shares first look at her and Sumit's family cafe after they moved it to a new site. Jenny from 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Season 7, showed off her newly shifted family cafe to fans in some pictures. She and Sumit moved out of the US to stay with his parents in India because they were running short of money. They couldn't afford the expense there, so she tagged along with her husband to start a new chapter. Sumit faced many highs and lows while running the cafe. He asked his parents for help preparing food for their customers daily. As his friend Rohit arrived to have an introspective moment, Jenny was annoyed. She literally could smell his jealousy over their business. Rohit told Sumit that they would end up in losses since their venture wasn't picking up much. What does their cafe look like now? 90-Day Fiancé, Jenny quits cafe work after being unable to use coffee machine for first customer. Jenny found herself in trouble on the first day of the cafe opening on 90-Day Fiancé. She lost her first customer after she couldn't operate the coffee machine. She gave up on the first day itself, saying she needed to go home. Taking charge of the cafe backfired on her after Sumit and his parents assigned her with coffee-related orders. In the episode, Jenny began preparing the coffee in the machine. At first, the reality star struggled to find the containers, then she tried to grind the coffee beans. When she couldn't crush the beans, she called Sumit's dad for help. She apologized to the customer for causing the inconvenience. She informed him that she is new to using the machine. He was too quick to point out that the machine wasn't even plugged in, and she got embarrassed. 90-Day Fiancé, first peek inside Jenny and Sumit cafe after relocation. Sumit and Jenny, launching a cafe in India, landed in trouble rather than welcoming hard cash. The latest season of 90-Day Fiancé let viewers watch them explore places to open a business with the least capital expenditure. Previously, the couple struggled with it since the space, running water, daily operations, and finances challenged them. Jenny and Sumit, in their interviews, shared that running their cafe has become a problem since they have to use the bathroom tap water. Hence, they forced themselves to move to a new place. Their family cafe is live again, as she informed fans through a recent Instagram post. She dropped photographs showing the banner, cafe look, and Sumit. However, some people noted that the pictures might not be signaling that the cafe has been moved from its older location to a new one. A few social media forums identified similar things in the cafe, which TLC also featured in scenes. Nonetheless, any progress on the cafe would be great because Jenny and Sumit have dealt with a lot. Jenny and Sumit are yet to disclose the location of their cafe. The public has requested that they send the details ASAP, including the official opening date and more. Most likely, they are bound by contracts, so they can't open their mouths much beyond their capacity. For the latest Sumit and Jenny's tea. 90-Day Fiancé Sumit Singh gives Jenny beautiful tribute. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten are among the few couples who defied all odds in their reality TV story. Many fans have doubted the two due to their backgrounds. Sumit initially catfished Jenny, but she forgave him for it because there was already a special connection between them. The two were also criticized for their huge age gap, and even Sumit's parents were against their relationship. However, they're now one of the most successful couples in the franchise. Sumit even took to social media to share a beautiful tribute for his wife, showing that nothing can stop them anymore. Keep reading to see his message. 90-Day Fiancé, how are Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten today? Jenny and Sumit have been documenting their happy marriage in India over the past few months. There are speculations that the 90-Day Fiancé stars may no longer move to the US. Many of their posts today are about their romantic dates and fun outdoor activities in India. Recently, Sumit shared clips and pictures with Jenny as they celebrated the Diwali festival. Many fans are also glad that Jenny is now on good terms with Sumit's parents, especially with his mom, Sadhna. Jenny even took to social media earlier this year to share a photo of herself cuddling with her mother-in-law. Sumit gives Jenny beautiful tribute. In an Instagram post, Sumit shared a heartwarming message for his wife, Jenny, as she celebrates her birthday. According to the 90-Day Fiancé star, Jenny will always be his best friend and soulmate, adding that he will always be thankful for every moment he shares with her. Singh also wishes that Jenny Slatten will continue to find true love in him before saying, "I wish you good health and endless love. May your all dreams come true." Sumit also shared throwback clips and photos from their adventures together over the years. Many cast members and fans also left positive comments on Sumit's post, wishing Jenny a happy birthday. "Love these two. I really had my doubts at first, but I am so glad it turned out so good. Happy birthday, Jenny. Happy birthday, Jenny. Look at you. Living your best life. India really is amazing. So happy for you too. Happy birthday, Jenny. Happy birthday, Jenny. What a beautiful couple you are." 90-Day Fiancé, will TLC bring back Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten? TLC has yet to share if they have plans to bring Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten back to the show. However, some fans think the two no longer have stories to share due to their happy lives in India. One of their last TV appearances was a special episode in 90-Day Diaries in which Jenny shared her improving relationship with her in-laws. But Jenny made headlines earlier this year after seemingly begging TLC to bring them back to the show. 90-Day Fiancé signs David Toborowski and Annie Suwan's Thailand move is a publicity stunt. What is their motive? Pregnant 90-Day Fiancé star Annie Suwan and her husband David Toborowski are no longer living in the US, but their Thailand move doesn't seem permanent. David and Annie from Pillow Talk are expecting their first baby together. They got married in 90-Day Fiancé Season 5 despite their large age gap and David's financial struggles. Annie proved her critics wrong by staying with David through thick and thin and watching her American husband become successful. David and Annie went from living in a storage facility to owning a 2,219 square foot house. Annie became a U.S. citizen in 2024. The couple went through a difficult IVF process and were successful. However, during Annie's 6th month of pregnancy, David announced he was leaving the U.S. The news came after Annie revealed she had health issues. Annie had also lost her grandmother. David convinced fans it was safe for Annie to fly. He also revealed that their daughter would be born in March 2025 and would hold dual American Thai citizenship. However, it wasn't the first time Annie and David had flown to Thailand since she moved to the U.S. Annie and David keep flying to Thailand frequently. This is just another trip for Annie and David. 90-Day Fiancé fans on Instagram are aware that David has flown Annie to her home country several times in the last 8 years, and this doesn't look like a permanent move because of that. David and Annie even own more than one property in Thailand. The pair use these to stay when they visit or put them up for rent to generate extra income. In 2022, Annie paid off her first beach home in Thailand. Annie and David had also met up with Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh in Thailand and tried to sell them a home there. David is still employed at his real estate job. David just celebrated a big career-defining moment. In December 2024, David confirmed that he was still working with Fielder's Choice Realty even though he is currently in Thailand. David celebrated a major career milestone by being able to help his clients secure their first home in Arizona, and he has done it remotely since he left the US in November when he flew to Seoul for Annie's birthday and their baby moon. David not quitting his full-time job despite having relocated to Thailand means that it's a temporary move until they welcome their baby, after which David will fly back with his family to America. Annie and David could be filming in Thailand. Is David and Annie, after the 90 Days Season 3 on its way? In November 2024, a curious Instagram follower asked David and Annie whether they would be filming in Thailand. David replied, "We will share our journey with you guys on here and Facebook." Moreover, Annie confirmed that she and David don't have their own TLC special, for instance, like the one Jovi Dufresne and Yara Zaya had while welcoming baby Mila. However, Annie and David could be filming Season 3 of David and Annie, after the 90 days. The 90 Day Fiancé spin-off has been popular among fans, and an update on Jordan and Amber is much awaited. Jenny, Slatten and Sumit reveal whether they are returning to the 90 Day Fiancé franchise after begging the network. Sumit, Singh and Jenny Slatten from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, have finally addressed whether they have been cast to return to the franchise. Sumit and Jenny debuted in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1 in 2019. Since then, the couple has documented several unexpected twists and turns in their storyline. Despite his parents' disapproval and the risk of being disowned by his family, Sumit secretly married Jenny in August 2021. Eventually, Sumit revealed the truth to his parents about his marriage to Jenny, and they ultimately came to accept her as their daughter-in-law. Although the couple is currently happily married and living together in India, they are appealing to the network for an opportunity to return to the show, as there is more to their story than what viewers saw last time. Recently, Sumit and Jenny shared a video of themselves celebrating Diwali and Halloween. The couple used numerous 90 Day Fiancé hashtags in their post, sparking curiosity from their followers. An Instagram user, @NikitaDrasmore, inquired, "Will you ever come back on?" Sumit replied to the social media user and explained why he and Jenny were absent from the latest seasons. He said, "Depends on TLC," suggesting that it's ultimately up to the network to bring them back. What does Jenny and Sumit's response mean? Sumit and Jenny are honest about their blissful marriage. Sumit and Jenny haven't been contacted by the network to appear in another season, suggesting the producers may feel their happily married life lacks a compelling story to share. Sumit and Jenny's cheerful social media updates may also contribute to the network's lack of interest, as the producers typically prefer to cast dysfunctional and dramatic couples. For example, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo have been repeatedly recast to showcase their marital issues. The network doesn't view Sumit and Jenny in the same light, which may be a positive development. Sumit and Jenny's casual response also hints that they are truthful about their relationship. Other cast members like Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne have reportedly faked relationship problems, likely to return to 90 Day, the last resort. It doesn't seem like Sumit and Jenny want to do the same, just to make a comeback on reality TV. Sumit and Jenny love sharing honest updates with their fans. They like to show off their happy marriage instead of sparking breakup rumors on social media. Their uncontroversial personalities may be why the network hasn't contacted them again. Our take on Jenny and Sumit's response. Sumit and Jenny's story has come to a beautiful end. Sumit and Jenny may want to appear on TV again, but it seems like their story has concluded. While some fans may want to see them return, it would be more worthwhile for the network to feature couples dealing with significant problems. Sumit and Jenny's story has come to an end, as they've now resolved their family issues. Sumit's parents have accepted his marriage to Jenny, and Jenny's daughter approves of him as a good partner for her mother. The 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Couple is no longer controversial and may not be brought back to the franchise. 90 Day Fiancé. I'm disappointed with Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's emotional relationship update. I absolutely hate that 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star Sumit Singh has shared an emotional update about his relationship with Jenny Slatten. Sumit is a 35-year-old man from Delhi who first appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1 with Jenny, who is 30 years older than him. There was no reason for Sumit and Jenny to have been compatible even with their massive age gap, but they were. Sumit and Jenny's storyline made me a 90 Day Fiancé addict. There's not been a better storyline in the franchise. I started watching 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way because of Jenny and Sumit. The first season had already aired, and I was hooked by the catfish angle. The season had a host of plot twists for these two, including Sumit's ex-wife. If we list down the most jaw-dropping catfishing stories in the franchise, Jenny and Sumit will be at the top of the list. Jenny had knowingly decided to date Sumit after she realized she had been scammed. Meanwhile, Sumit had hidden a whole wife from Jenny for over 2 years. I don't know what Sumit was thinking when he okayed Jenny moving to India in Season 2 of The Other Way while being married to someone else. How could I ever forget Sumit's parents trying to test Jenny's flexibility by teaching her yoga and performing something called Neti Yoga to scare American Jenny and get rid of her? Jenny and Sumit's storyline was a Bollywood movie in itself. The only thing missing was them breaking out into a random song and dance routine. However, something had convinced me Sumit was going to break Jenny's heart sooner or later. Sumit shared a stunning relationship update about Jenny. There was not a dry eye in the house after reading Sumit's note. Instead, Sumit proved me and millions of other fans wrong by sticking to Jenny's side. Even those who thought Sumit was with Jenny for a green card were proved wrong, since it's been over 3 years since Sumit and Jenny married. They are still living in India, in the same house that fans have come to love, and emoting the same kind of love for each other that they had on the show. Fans like me have been following the couple's journey on Instagram. I haven't found anyone like you. How can I find it? It doesn't exist anywhere. As far as I can see you only I don't even look ahead of that. In October 2024, Sumit revealed they were still going strong. He posted a heartfelt message for Jenny on his Instagram page. Sumit's message to Jenny with an unseen video of Jenny dancing on a sunny day after celebrating Holi was a sight for sore eyes. They received comments such as "My favorite couple, I wish to see y'all on the show again sometime," which was posted by Neptunini 1969. I agreed with everything the fan had to say about Jenny and Sumit. However, Jenny and Sumit have been missing from all the major spin-offs. They are being ignored. Jenny has been begging the show to take them back. Jenny wants to return to the show badly. Jenny and Sumit's storyline may have missed the oomph and the theatrics for the show to consider replacing them with someone else. After Sumit's family, including his mother, accepted Jenny, Jenny may have stopped cleaning the kitchen altogether. Jokes aside, Sumit and Jenny were recently in the news when, in May 2024, she reached out to the official 90 Day Fiancé casting Instagram page at 90 Day Fiancecast and asked them to cast her again. Jenny wrote, "Jenny and Sumit would love to be back on the other way." Jenny was acting desperate for no good reason. She wanted the casting team to know that a lot had happened in their lives after the show. However, those fans who read her comment told Jenny that she didn't need to come back. Someone even told Jenny that she and Sumit were so boring. I'm not sure who these fans were, but telling Sumit and Jenny to keep away from the show was harsh. Meanwhile, Jenny and Sumit were unbothered. I'm convinced Jenny and Sumit will never return to the show. Will Sumit and Jenny bring something fresh to the table? Still, it's starting to look like the naysayers will win in this situation since Jenny and Sumit might never return. All the possible dramatic situations that could have given fans a reason to watch the 90 Day Fiancé, the other way in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, have been dealt with. Sumit and Jenny are happy together with zero problems in their marriage. There is indeed no reason for them to make a comeback unless they stage a split, which I believe is something the couple can never do since Sumit's emotional note to his wife says it all. 90 Day Fiancé's Sumit Singh shares stunning relationship update with Jenny after revealing year-long transformation. Sumit Singh from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, has shared an unexpected message for Jenny Slatten after the couple recently showcased their one-year transformation. Sumit and Jenny debuted in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1, where they documented the struggles in their relationship. Initially, Sumit's parents were reluctant to accept Jenny as their daughter-in-law. However, over time, they came around and accepted Jenny. The couple is now happily married and living in India. Recently, they both updated their looks, with Jenny returning to her natural blonde hair and Sumit growing his hair long and wearing a ponytail. Despite their significant 30-year age difference and explosive arguments with his parents, Sumit has always been deeply in love with Jenny. Sumit recently shared a video clip of his beautiful wife dancing and a caption expressing her uniqueness. Sumit wrote, "I haven't found anyone like you. How can I find it? It doesn't exist anywhere." The 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Alam became emotional and declared that Jenny was his one and only. Sumit claimed he was solely focused on her and would never look past her, emphasizing the emotional connection they share. What does Sumit and Jenny's relationship update mean? Sumit is only interested in Jenny, not a younger woman. Sumit's emotional message to Jenny shows his respect, love, and care for her. The couple's sweet relationship update suggests they're happily married, and Sumit has no regrets about marrying Jenny. He's thriving and living happily, enjoying his special connection with his wife. The 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Cast member sees his American wife as his soulmate for many reasons, including their shared history and her sacrifice to be with him in India. Overall, Sumit appears grateful, which is why he shared such a sweet message for his wife. Sumit's message also suggests that he puts effort into making Jenny feel secure, loved, and comfortable in their marriage. He knows he's 30 years younger than her and understands how such a massive age gap could make his wife insecure. Therefore, Sumit tries to reassure Jenny he loves her more than she realizes. In the past, there were rumors that Sumit wanted to marry a younger woman to fulfill his goal of becoming a father. However, his latest message to Jenny debunks those speculations and shuts down haters who hope he will break up with his wife. Our take on Sumit and Jenny's relationship update. Sumit and Jenny nudge the network to consider recasting them. It's amazing to see Sumit confess his love for Jenny despite being married for 3 years. However, his sweet post could be more than just a love letter. Sumit and Jenny have expressed their desire to return to reality TV, often using hashtags such as #DiscoveryPlus and #Happily Ever After to highlight their interest.